For us, the most important thing was to find a producer and find a band that could produce tracks of excellent quality. The team that we found are responsible for very well known recordings, Come Now Is the Time, Hungry from Vineyard Records, and consequently they have a lot to live up to, but we believe they do that very successfully. The tracks sound fantastic live, very wide dynamic range, which means things get louder and things get quieter a lot more than they would on a CD, which is important. It makes it sound like a live band. We've made sure that the bulk of the CCLI top 100 tracks have been recorded, and we are on schedule for delivering 120 tracks by the end of 2010. All of the tracks are available in 3 keys, but the good news is you pay one price, you get all 3 keys. One of the initial requirements that we had was that Fly should not be beyond the reach of any potential user. So we believe that Fly is priced very affordably, well within reach of most individuals and churches, and that new material is extremely well priced. Our library will include the freshest new tracks as new artists release new material. We'll be looking for the standout tracks off those albums and recording those. But we're not leaving the old behind. You know, tracks that have stood the test of time for good reason. We'll be looking to record some of the back catalogue that those belong to. In situations where you have a shortage of musicians, maybe no musicians, what are your alternatives to using Fly? Well, you could use static DVD-based backing tracks. Many of those solutions restrict you in your set selection, key selection, and are completely non-editable. You just press play and they play through and you sing against them, which is fine, and then the song ends. In some applications that's okay, but in worship situations you need the ability to flow dynamically with what the Spirit's doing. And so Fly's capabilities allow that to happen. You can repeat middle 8 or a bridge or a quiet section as many times as you like. You can dial it down by pulling instruments out of the mix, all controlled via a foot switch. Very simple. These dynamic capabilities that Fly possesses are unprecedented at this price level. I mean, there are technologies available, very high end, that require a high level of technical skill to use, coupled with a big budget, because they're significantly expensive pieces of software and hardware. The aim with Fly, again, was to keep it affordable and simple to use.